Chinese researchers have developed a pair of contact lenses that give the wearer night vision capabilities. How do they work? What kind of real-world uses does this tech enable? And what does it mean for some of the biggest players in defense and medtech? Let's get into it. This lens technology is made possible by embedding soft polymers into a nanocomposite that absorbs near-infrared light between 800 and 1600 nanometers and converts it into visible light between 380 and 750 nanometers. This enables a user to see clearly and complete darkness, including when their eyes are closed, something that traditional night vision goggles cannot accomplish. The lenses do not require any electrical energy or battery to operate, meaning they can be worn more covertly and for longer durations. Early tests on animals and humans show that the lenses allow you to detect shapes and light sources illuminated by infrared LEDs even in total darkness. Human subjects could even identify red light exposure with their eyelids closed, suggesting a very strong response to infrared stimuli. However, the technology is still in its prototype stages and current lenses can only detect strong, concentrated infrared sources like LEDs. They also suffer from low resolution and distortion at close range and are not very sensitive to weaker ambient infrared sources. The researchers are working to improve these metrics through material refinements and by adjusting the grid pattern embedded in the lenses. So what does this innovation enable? First, there's no need for external power. The lenses passively convert light, meaning users won't have to worry about recharging batteries or other power sources. Second, the technology is seamlessly wearable. There's no need for headgear or goggles, which can be bulky, uncomfortable, and easily damaged. The contact lens form factor allows for a wide field of view and precise, natural-looking eye movements. Third, there's a level of stealth. Users can see even with their eyes closed, which could be useful in covert operations or high-risk situations. Fourth, the soft, biocompatible material allows for comfortable prolonged wear. Finally, the technology could be integrated with augmented reality platforms and heads-up displays in the future. Given these capabilities, it's easy to see how the infrared night vision lens could disrupt several high-value industry sectors, including military and defense, security and law enforcement, search and rescue, medical imaging, and augmented reality. Within each of these sectors, however, there are clear leaders and incumbents that will be impacted most. On the defense side, FLIR Systems or Teledyne Technologies dominates night vision and thermal imaging. Their current offerings, however, rely on larger, powered optics and clunky headgear. The new lens technology could render these systems obsolete. Similarly, companies like 𝗟𝗡𝗓𝗢𝗄 Technologies provide tactical goggles and other night vision tools for defense and the military. The new lenses would represent a stealthier, more convenient alternative. Within medical imaging, firms like Zeiss, Johnson & Johnson Vision, and 𝗟𝗡𝗪𝗡𝗢𝗅 could leverage the technology for vein detection or retinal diagnostics using near-infrared light. Finally, consumer electronics giants like Meta, Apple, and Magic Leap could integrate the lenses into their AR, VR platforms. However, it's important to note that the lenses are currently in the R&D stage. Regulatory approval and commercialization will take time. But for those looking to gain an early foothold in this market, now is the time to start exploring opportunities. Consider licensing the technology or forming strategic partnerships with defense contractors and government agencies. You might also want to pursue co-development agreements with optical and medical lens manufacturers. Companies like Zeiss, Johnson & Johnson Vision, and 𝗟𝗡𝗪𝗡𝗢𝗅 already have expertise in mass manufacturing and distributing corrective and specialty lenses. Additionally, pilot integration into AR, VR platforms through companies like Meta, Apple, and Magic Leap could be immensely valuable. Finally, consider targeting niche verticals like tactical teams, emergency services, and elite sports before attempting to scale to broader commercial markets. The infrared night vision lens developed by Chinese researchers represents a significant leap forward in human visual augmentation. As the technology continues to develop and improve, it's likely to find applications in various industries beyond those already mentioned. For example, the lens could be integrated into smart glasses, allowing users to access information overlaid on their environment. In the world of esports and gaming, the technology could provide players with an unfair advantage, allowing them to see enemy players or objects hidden behind barriers. While the use of such lenses in gaming might face restrictions or bans, their application in military and law enforcement is likely to grow. The global market for night vision devices alone is expected to reach nearly $22 billion by 2028. With first-mover advantage, the developers of this technology could capture a significant portion of this growing market. Investors and industry leaders would do well to monitor the progress of this technology closely.